This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So we discussed about how to create reports, and we had created a couple of reports, right? So we were using Amazon database for Amazon reports purpose. We are using iBank database for creating reports on iBank, and but reports does not have any template because every company will have their own logo, their own address, and everything, right? So whenever you circulate a report or distribute a report, the report should contain all this data, right? So we should know how to create a report template today and how to use the report template whenever you create a new report. Okay. So now the agenda would be create a report and make it as a template, use of templates, and use the page header and footer, page number and total pages, and execution time. So all these things we can use as part of our template. Now, after creating a template, what we need to do? First, you need to create a report with page header and page footer. Copy the template to below path to make it as a template. In SQL Server 2017, when you need to move the report to this, path to make it as a template. If you're using 2019 version, you must use this path to make it as a template. It's very, very simple. So we'll have today how to create templates. First of all, I should go to SSDT. Now, how to create a template? A template also can be created with the help of SSDT, and you need to create a new report. Let me take this and right click on this and say add new item. Now choose a report. Now I say this is Amazon template. Okay. Amazon report template. Amazon report template. So template means look and feel. So click on add. So I've created. So every report will have a report header, a report footer, and body. Now, if you wanted to create a report header, now we can go to tools. Somewhere you should be able to get. Yeah, when you go here, you should be able to go to report. Now, when you go to report, add page header and add page footer. So, if you see carefully, page header and page footer got created. You can also right click and you can say remove this page header, right click and remove page footer, and right click on this, and you can also go to insert, say page header, and right click on this, you go to insert and page footer. Clear? So a report can have a page header and page footer that can be created either by going like this, you can remove them, and if you wanted to create a header and footer, you should be able to do it. Now in the header, what we're going to have? We're going to have company name and company logo, right? So what is the company name we'll have? Company name will be in a text box, right? Let me take a company name. I'm going to be writing here. So Amazon India Limited, and let us say which is there in Andheri East and Navi Mumbai, and some address, right? I'm writing some address, and in some postal pin code, and India, right? So if you wanted to have a phone number and everything, you can give the phone number as well. So 022 and 234 and 234. So this is the phone number of Amazon.com. So I wanted to have a bold, and if you wanted to have a color, you can also place some color if you wanted to have it. Otherwise, simply ignore it. Some color I wanted to have it, so I can have some color. And Amazon logo, I wanted to have it. So how do you get the logo? You need to go to Google and download Amazon company logo. Okay, Amazon logo, we should get it, right? So you can go to images. Now you can download one logo which is in proper format and everything. So you can have one beautiful logo that can be downloaded, and you can just keep it there. Clear? So let me take, I think this is a good logo. We can have it, or we can have any other logo, whatever you like it. You can just download one logo and save, image as. So save image as, go to downloads. You can say Amazon logo. Now you can have a PNG, or you can have anything, any format. Okay. So that is fine. Now we can close this. Now you go to the toolbox, view menu, toolbox. You will be able to drag and drop image here. Okay, you can drag and drop image to the header, and it will open one more window. Now what image you wanted to have? I would like to have embedded image. So where is the image? The image is available. Click on import. Now go to downloads. Now there is a you can just go to all files. Now you should be able to get Amazon logo image. Click on open. Now Amazon logo is added. Now size, I would like to have fit to size. Now, so I have added this, and I have chosen embedded, and click on import and added, and go to size and fit to size. Click on OK. Right. So this is the logo I have added. Now you can simply put like this. Clear? So Amazon logo is got added. Now I wanted to simply save this and preview. Clear? So this is what is called header I have created. Now let us preview these ones. Okay, Amazon logo. I wanted to have a line, so I go here. So there is a line here. The line you should be able to draw here itself. Okay, now save and preview. Now you should be able to see a single line, and that you can simply adjust. Clear? Now save and preview. My header is ready. So Amazon header is ready. Now I wanted to go to design, and in the footer also I wanted to have a line. Now draw one line in the footer as well. Now you save this and preview. You should be able to get one line there, and go to design, and I would like to have a page number. So where is the page number which is available in report data? Built-in fields are available. Clear? We have data source, data set parameters. Above that we have built-in fields. So there is a total pages, report name, and we'll have page number, page name. Lot of things are available. Drag and drop page number. Okay, you can just increase this and adjust, and go inside and come to the this side, and you write page number. Okay, page number, whatever you want to have it, you can have it. So I can bold it, page number. So you will be able to get it, save and preview. Okay, page number 1. So I wanted to have page number 1 of 10, 2 of 10, like that. So you can just go inside. Now you say off, and you can drag and drop total pages inside that. Okay. Now you should be able to see total pages and everything. Now you will be able to find out the page 1 of 1. Okay. If you have multiple pages, you will be able to get 1 of 10, 2 of 10, something like this. And when the report is created, I want to have a execution time. Clear? So I want to have a time also. Let me go there and adjust like this. Now I click on this left alignment. Now you go place them here. Now you can just cut this space. You don't need much more space, and save and preview. Now this is what is the time in which the report is created, and this is the page, and every report will have a header and footer, right? Now I go to the body. Inside the body I can have a header. Okay, so report name. So go to insert, right click on this. Now say insert. Now you say text box. Now place this text box in this corner and properly you adjust. Now you write report name. Okay, everybody will have report name. Now increase the font to so if you want to have different size and everything, you can have it. So and bold, and let me have like this, and middle aligned. Okay, so report name, I would like to have a underline. So this is what is called my report name that I wanted to have it. Now you just preview. Okay, this is what is the template. That's it, nothing else. Now, whenever I wanted to create a report for Amazon, I wanted to use this as a template and create only the report based on this. Now, this is RDL file. I would like to make this as a template. To do that, simply close this window. Okay, close this complete project. Now what you do, you take that, create a report with page header and page footer, copy the template to below path to make it as a template. So I am using 2019, so I have to get my template. Where is my project? My project is available D drive. Go to demos. Now click on data. Now go to demos. Now April 1st SSRS. Now when I go here, I should be able to see my template. Where is my template? So Amazon sales report. Where is that? So this is the one. Okay. Now RDL files, you can just remove them. RDL files we don't need. Data files, sorry. RDL.data files. I would like to say Amazon report template.rdl. So this you need to cut from here. You need to cut from here, and you should go to C drive, go to this path. Okay. So C program files x86. So go to C program files x86. Now Microsoft Visual Studio, Microsoft Visual Studio. Now 2017, now SQL common 7 IDE, common 7 IDE. Now common extensions, where are this? Common extensions, and Microsoft, then SSRS, then project items, then report project. Now you paste it there. Continue. So I had cut the Amazon report template.rdl from the project. I have placed it here. So now you need to open your dev environment. Okay. So So you need to open your Visual Studio. Now open your SSRS demos April 1st batch, project. Now this is the one we had deleted from here. Okay, let me delete this. I don't need at all because I have placed it there. Let me delete this report here. Now what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a new report now. You right click on it, say add new item. Have you seen a report here? So this was the thing I was using earlier. Now I need to use Amazon report template. Now you create a new sales report. Okay, new year-wise sales. I would like to have year-wise sales report I wanted to use, but make sure that I have to use this template. Click on add. When I'm adding, so I will be able to get a template like this. Clear? So year-wise sales report is included here, but now whenever I right click and say add, earlier we were using report, okay? Now we can use your own template. So it is Amazon report. So I would like to create one more, that is called Indian Bank template. Or I can also create, any Adventure Works template like that. We can create lot of templates and add the template in this path. Okay, this path is very, very important, guys. So you need to have this the template in your path. Okay, you can go to the company, ask your manager, ask him to give me the template. RDL file will give you. You have to go to your computer where SSRS is installed. So you need to go to this path and copy and paste. That's it. So this is what is your template now. So this is what is your template RDL file. So remember to add like this. So creating a template is very, very simple. And if you're using 2017, this is the path. Clear? Visual Studio 14, Common 7, IDE, private assemblies, project items, and report project. So this is what is called 19 path. So once you create, you should be able to create multiple reports with the help of the templates. You can have multiple templates in your laptop. Clear? Whenever you join the company, it is your responsibility as a developer to ask the template to your manager or to your colleagues. So they'll give you a template is a RDL file only. That RDL file can be placed inside your path. This is the path and where SSRS is installed. Clear, guys? So this is how you should be able to create a template and that can be used easily. Clear? So that's it, nothing else. And once you create a template, then you can say, what is this report? This is year-wise sales report. I wanted to have it. Clear? So I wanted to have year-wise sales report. Now you go to Amazon. You would like to get year-wise sales report. So then you need to get the query for that, right? So what are the tables that I have? Select from fact sales table. Okay. Now I wanted to have year-wise sales. Now there is a fact sales report I have, and all the year numbers are available in this dim, I think timetable. Clear? So I wanted to use dim date where the year number is available, and in this I have a sales amount is available. But how these two are linked, that you should know. Clear? To know that, you need to create a diagram and see, and on what basis this is, a fact table and a dim timetable. How these are linked, you should know. Okay. Now these are linked with the help of a sale date key and a date key. This is a primary key. This primary key is linked. Okay. This primary key is linked to sale date key, so that you can use and you can join these two tables. If you wanted to join two tables, you should know on what basis these are linked. One is called a date key. Here the name is called sale date key. Okay, So that is what you must know. Clear? Now I go. So I say as A join dim dot time as B on which one? A dot sale date key is equivalent to B dot date key. Okay, so this is what you need to do it, and this is a data warehousing data I'm having. So this is what I should be able to execute. Clear? But I don't need year wise data. I don't need the complete data. I need year wise. So where is the year? So year number is available here. You can say year number and comma sum of sales amount. Okay, sum of sales amount as total sales. Now from this one, but will it work? It is not going to work because apart from aggregate function, whatever be the column that is available here, that has to be there in the group by clause. People who know SQL can understand, otherwise you will not be able to understand this point. You can learn in SQL Server later. So this is the year wise the totals. Clear? Now I wanted to copy this query and data source, add new data source. Now I wanted to take this one as shared one from the Amazon source. Now data set I can have it like this. Okay, and instead of a shared one, use my own data source. Now we can have this one. Now report is created. Okay, report is created. Now you should be able to go insert and a table. Now what are the columns that have year number, and you should be able to have total sales. Clear? So creating this kind of a report is very easy. Now I wanted to have a branch wise totals I can have. So year number. Now you can, if you wanted to create something like this, you can create, and you can also remove this space. Okay. Now this is what is the beautiful report that has been created. Now you should be able to simply have this report there. Okay. Let me preview this. I can have 20, 13, 16, and you have 14, and it is not in the proper order. Clear? So you need to have them in the proper order means we need to have order by means it's going to be sorting the data based on this number ascending order. Okay. So this is the line that should be added in your data set. Let me go to design mode, go to data set. I think I did not rename this. This is main data set. Okay. Now I wanted to add order by clause here. Now you save and preview. Clear guys, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is the sales. I don't want to have 4 decimals here. I wanted to have only 2 decimals. Like that, a simple reports you can easily develop. So go here, right click on this and text box properties. Clear? Now I want to go to number. Now I wanted to use currency and 2 decimals only. Use whatever be the currency that you wanted to have it. Clear? Now save and preview. Clear? And this is how you should be able to get the sales data. Clear? Now, which is very simple report, but you should know how to use this query and how to write the query and what tables need to be joined, and from what we need, what kind of a logic we need to implement. All these things will get handled in your SQL Server only. Clear, guys? So this is how, using a template, you should be able to create a simple report. Clear, guys? And we'll stop this session for today. And we don't have any class tomorrow and after tomorrow. Monday, we'll discuss about one more beautiful concept. Okay, that is called how to create a drilling down report. Now, I wanted to show you something here before we close. So when you go to a view toolbox, we know what is a table, right? What is a line we know, what is a text box we know, and what is a table we know, what is a matrix. Okay, let us understand what is a matrix and how we can use matrix. Let us understand today, and Monday we'll continue further on the matrix. I wanted to show you what is the matrix. I will give you some data. If you see, for example, I have a car sales data is available. Car sales data is available. Now, you need to send me a mail, Sneha. Are you attending first time, Sneha? Okay. So
No,
car
sir.
sales, okay, that's fine. Already you have one copy of the data, right? That's enough. So
No,
car
sir.
sales,
I'm the first time here
okay. Please send me,
attending SSRS trainer.
okay. Please send
Okay,
me
sir.
a mail. I will reply. So car sales is available here. I have a, car model and year in which the sales is happened and what is the sales amount, okay, or quantity sold, how many cars has been sold. So all the data is available in the table. So model, let us say Ford cars in 2018, they sold 1200 cars. The same uh, Ford in 2019, they sold, let us say, 1700 cars, okay, in given branch. In 2020, they sold these many cars. Clear? Like that, they have again, Benz car. Let me take a Benz. In 2018, the company sold these many cars, and the same Benz car in 2019, the company sold 4,500 cars, and same Benz car 2020, the company sold these many cars. Clear? So this is one report that is available in the table. Clear? What is a table? Table means you please send me a mail. Okay, please send me email. Don't send any messages. Please send me a mail, Naveen and Sneha, so that I can see. Okay, bhaskarjogi@gmail.com. You send me a mail saying that you are not receiving the videos. Clear? Okay. Now I'm able to see this data in a table and row and column format. But I wanted to create in the same data in different way. So what is that I'm going to be showing? I wanted to show model and 2018 I would like to have it here. 2019 I wanted to have it here. 2020 I would like to have it here. So this is what I would like to create. And Ford, and I would like to have Benz. Ford sales 1200. Now here 1700. Now here 8000. Clear? Benz in 2018, 6000 cars and 4500 sales and 19,000 sales. Now this is also car sales. Now tell me, this is also a table, this is also a table. Now if you're a manager, which one you like? Will you like this kind of a data display, or will you like this kind of a data display? Which one you like if you're a manager? Yes, come on, tell me. Both of them are displaying the data. Both of them are displaying the data. This is one way of displaying the data. This is one more way of displaying the data. Clear? So definitely I'm going to be using this kind of a data because I can easily compare. Comparison like this is very, very difficult, but I can easily compare. Clear? If I'm a manager, I wanted to have this kind of a data, but I would like to see like this in my report. Clear? So this is what is called a matrix. If you observe carefully, What is a matrix? Matrix is this. Matrix is simply is this. Clear? So this is what is called x-axis, and this is what is called x-axis, and this is what is your data. So this is what is called x-axis. Okay? This is what is called y-axis. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is what is your data. So this is what is called a matrix. Matrix is nothing but a x-axis and y-axis report. Now x-axis can enlarge, y-axis also can enlarge. Clear? Both of them can enlarge very, very easily. For example, tomorrow I'll get 2021 data. What will happen? You will add 2021 here. So matrix report is called as a x-axis and y-axis data. Remember this. Clear? So many people needs not this kind of a table data. This is what is called a table. Table will have columns and rows. So can you increase a column easily? Increasing column is very, very difficult. Clear? So table abbreviation is fixed number of columns, fixed columns and variable rows. That means you can insert lot of data. Variable number of rows. That means what? You can have columns cannot increase. You cannot increase column automatically. So table means fixed number of columns, but variable number of rows. Okay. So this is what is called a matrix. Matrix means what? Which is what is called as a pivot report or called as a cross tab report. Okay. Or called as a x comma y axis report. Clear? What is a pivoting? Pivoting means convert row into column. These are rows. This row has become a column here. This row has become a column here. This row has become a column here. Convert rows into column is called as a pivoting operation. Clear? Pivot is the word, getting from Excel. Excel will have a lot of pivot reports and the pivot usage. Pivot means what? Converting row into column. Matrix reports are called as cross tab report. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, which is a 4 by 3 matrix. Clear? So which is called as, in mathematics we'll see it is a 4 by 3 matrix. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is 1, 2, 3. It is 4 by 3 matrix. Clear? So matrix report called as pivoting report, called as a cross tab report, or x comma y axis report. So what is the difference between table and the matrix? So in the table will have fixed number of columns and variable number of rows. In matrix we have variable, okay, variable number of rows and variable number of columns. Okay, what is the meaning? When you create a chart, so this can also increase, this can also increase automatically. So we'll say arrow mark. Arrow mark means this can easily increase. If you have a 2021 here, automatically this will increase. But you cannot insert one more column very, very easily in the table. Creating a column will take a lot of time, energy. Clear? So creating a one more column in a table is difficult. But when you have the data, automatically this will increase. Whenever you create like this, you put like this. What is the meaning of this? This means automatically this will increase. You will also put like this. What is the meaning of this? It will also increase. It depends upon the data. That means variable number of rows, variable number of columns. So technically, matrix and the table, both of them are rows and columns only. Clear? So this is rows and columns, this is rows and columns. But technically, table will have fixed number of columns, variable number of rows. But in case of this, we'll have variable number of rows and variable number of columns. So this size can increase, this size can increase. So this is what is called X. This is what is called Y. Clear? So instead of displaying the data like this, we can display the data in the matrix format. So this is how we're going to be displaying the data in table. Now, I would like to show you some more data. Employee data I would like to give you. Employee ID, employee name, and employee salary. I have employee number one, John. John's salary is this much. And let us say Peter salary is this much. And Raj salary is this much. Now, can you create this into matrix? No, right? So you cannot convert. This is always a table report only because you don't have this kind of a pattern 2018, 2019, 2020. Again, binge 2018, 2019, 2020. When you have this kind of a data, then only you convert the data into matrix. But when you have this kind of a data, this is always a table data. You cannot convert this data into matrix. So it is not your choice. Should I take a matrix report? Should I take a table report? Depends upon what kind of a data you're dealing with. When the customer is giving this kind of a data, you create a table report. When the customer is giving this kind of a sales data or some other data where you have a pattern, and you can convert this into rows. No, sorry, these rows into columns. So then this data easily be shown like this, and definitely customer wanted to see the report like this. This is what is called a matrix report and pivot and cross tab report. Am I clear? So depends upon the data, you may create a table report or a cross tab report or a matrix report. So it is a 4 by 3 matrix. Clear, guys? So many people think that displaying the data however you want to display it, you can display it. But in the different, if you have different visualizations, understanding the data is very simple, right? So the MBA guys, the managers in the company wanted to see the data in the easy manner, so they can take a lot of precautions and a lot of things they can have it. Clear, guys? So this is what is the beauty of visualizations. Clear? Any questions, guys? So Monday, we are going to be using matrix report plus. Matrix report plus, we'll talk about drilling down, reports. Clear? So that is what is the class on Monday. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we don't have any class, guys. Thank you. Anything else?